What's up? How you doing? How are you doing? Mental health. That's a big one. You know, maybe you got some mental problems. Hey, don't we all? Uh, maybe you need to get looked at though. Maybe you need a counselor, a therapist, somebody to talk to. You know, like if you're like me, I really, I don't know. I mean, unless I do a video, I might not talk at all. So, you know, I mean, I guess I'm always talking, but it's in my head. But don't look at me as crazy. I'm not the crazy guy. I don't know. But whatever you want. I don't give a. I don't really care what you think. To tell you the truth, but I know I'm straight. That's all that matters. Me and God. I know the truth, and He knows the truth, and as long as that is, so be it. I ain't got to let you know. It don't matter. I don't care what you think. But if you are in a mental health crisis, call 911 or whatever the mental health hotline number is. I really don't know. I don't think I've ever called it. But 411, I'm sure they could direct you there. Just or just 911, whatever. You know, they'll be happy to help you. But mental health's serious though. You know what I'm saying? It really is. It's something you should take care of. Something take care of yourself. That helps. Taking care of your health takes care of your mental health. You know what I mean? Exercising takes care of your mental health. Doing all kinds of things. You know what I mean? Possibly not looking at this darn thing right here. You know what I mean? Like so much. Like me, depends. I'll watch it a lot, so I'll be on it for doing something. I might be multitasking, but I still have it on. But still, or I might have it on and just not really paying attention to it at all. But or I might be all into it. But either way, too much. Sometimes you need to, turn off, tune out, or I can't even remember. Turn off, turn out, tune in, whatever. Far out, man. I can't remember it right now. I'll remember it before the day. I'll remember before the day ends. I probably should have. I can't stand that. I won't remember it, and I'll just be sitting there all day until I get it. But I always do get it. Sometimes it might take me a minute, but turn off. I mean, tune out. Turn off. Tune out. And fuck it. I'll quit. But either way, mental health. Maybe I don't know. Like I don't know. Just maybe you're depressed or just things ain't all exactly the way you want it. You know what I mean? You can't micromanage the universe, even though if you try. Just take a break, smell the roses, man. Be happy for what you got. Be grateful you're alive, man. For real. See, he just told you. Correct. Be grateful you're alive. I know I am. You know what I mean? Sometimes I have to take a step back. You know what I mean? And like, you know what? I am just really grateful that I'm alive, and because I really am. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really am. sometimes you get blinded by it, or you get the rose color glasses, or jaded. I don't know what the hell, but I guess that's correct. So, but you just take a step back, turn off everything, go gonzo for a minute, and relax, man. Just chill, take it easy. Oh shit. But we all need them. We all need them days. Like, take a spa day if your mental health, if you something bothering you, take a spa day, take a day off work, or what I mean. I know money's everything in this crazy world. Really, sadly, it is. You have money to live, so everybody's worried about money, but just say, one day you're like, man, things not going everything for your way, and you're like, fuck it, you know what? I'm not gonna buy, if you smoke cigarettes, I'm not gonna buy it. Just for example, I'm not gonna buy a pack of cigarettes or vape. You know what I mean? I'm gonna save that money. That way, the next 2 weeks, I can take a day off and just like fuck it. You know what I mean? I won't be gaining nothing, but I won't be like losing. You know what I mean? And just take a day off. I mean, money's not everything. Your health, your life is. You know what I mean? Your kids' lives. Check up on them. I'm not the best on that either, because mine are like, probably, well, they are grown, but right there at it. Grown teenagers anyway. And so they do their own thing. You know what I mean? And I guess I don't know if that's just things we've been. I don't know. We're all kind of laid back for the most part. You know what I mean? And but mental health's important, because you never know what somebody else is going through, and you could be having the best day of your life, and somebody can come up and screw that all up for you in a heartbeat. You know what I mean? Just because, they're going through something, and you run into it unexpectedly, and boom, before you know it, your whole day's turned upside down. You get what I'm saying? So, be kind, be gentle, tell a person, hey, how you doing? Good morning, good evening. Hold the door for somebody. I don't know. Just, or, if you got the money like that, pay for somebody ahead of you in line. Pay for somebody behind you in line. Whatever, you know what I mean? Pick somebody out. Target somebody. You know what I mean? Target, elderly or one with children or something. You know what I mean? Like, hey, I'll pay your thing. Pay it forward. Or just a simple hello is paying it forward. All right? You know what I mean? And sometimes, but I feel like a lot of people, they'll kind of look at me and kind of, I don't know, but they don't, most people don't really come up to me, too much. So I mean, I don't talk to a lot of people. So yeah, get a therapist. That's probably what I need, or I really needed one for probably my whole life, but. I'm not big. I don't know. It just depends. I was gonna say I'm not a big talker, which I haven't. I've never really been a whole big talker, but like I've done a few pretty public things. So it just when I'm in the moment, it's like it's happening or whatever. But like when I'm thinking about it, I'm like, no, I can't do that. I can't get up on stage and talk to people or do this and that. And then I'm like. But then you do it, Or I like with this, I couldn't stand for my whole life. I couldn't stand pictures. You know what I mean? There's not a whole lot of pictures of me like that. You know what I mean? And because I used to refuse pictures. I wouldn't take pictures. I couldn't stand cameras. I don't. You know what I mean? Well, we'll go into I'll just say the last relationship. The last couple of relationships or whatever. The last couple years. Put it like that. Here, let's just mark everybody out of this. I try not to put names and stuff like that in there. Cause I don't really. Like I'm trying to tell my story, but I ain't trying to talk about people. You get what I'm saying? Even though it kind of like telling my story, I kind of have to. You get what I mean? You know what I mean? But I'm trying to put it in a way where I don't like put names in it and stuff. You know, and that's all. I'm just trying to be kind of so but yeah, mental health is serious. Oh, that's what. Yeah, I don't like cameras. You know what I mean? Like, but I love taking pictures. You know what I mean? I always love taking pictures, and I've always been very fascinated with pictures. That's the main reason I don't like pictures. It's because I don't like looking at I'll look at myself, but I'm my worst critic, and I'll sit there for an hour looking at a fucking picture, and I can't stand that shit. So, I don't do that. Yeah, yeah. That's bad because I should quit judging myself, man. Which I don't much now, but I used to. I used to be pretty bad for it, but for the last couple of years, things have happened where and getting on YouTube and doing this stuff. Even though I have my YouTube since 2012, I never used it. Just it took me, it took a lot to warm up to these camera things, and I'm still not the best. Outside of like doing this, you know what I mean, or like if I'm taking pictures or whatever, it's fine. But I'm not big on like being on camera, and I damn sure don't like being on hidden cameras. You know what I mean? And that's why it took me to get here at this point to get used to cameras. Mainly that's because of some incidents. So, either way. But if you have some mental health issues, eat you some ramen noodles. Or maybe if you're eating ramen noodles, you probably got some mental health issues. Or if you're having to eat it, if you want to eat them, and you just want to eat them because you want to, you're sitting there, you eating ramen noodles every day, and that's all you're eating, you're probably weighing on your mind. Alright? So, maybe, food is on your mind. Not having food, being out of food, or just money is on your mind, and it might be messing with your mental health. Some you're overthinking trying to how to get money or do something, whatever. And yeah, maybe this person is. I hope not. I pray not. That's all I can say. Well, I guess, but you do what you gotta do, I reckon. You survive. So this person maybe is in prostitution, has some mental health problems, which I imagine just the nature of the situation. Probably everybody involved in that kind of life has probably got some sort of mental issue, some way, shape, form, or another. And it's no shade on anybody or judge or nothing. I mean, it's just fact. You know what I mean? Pretty sure that about every one of them, yeah, it's some kind of tick, bolt loose right there. You know what I mean? And so, and if that's you, you know what I mean. I pray for you. I pray you stay safe out there doing whatever you're doing, you know. And but this person is probably really needing to go get some help and put on some medicine. You know what I mean? Like me, I don't really like medicine, so I understand where a lot of people want to get on medicine and stuff, and I've been on a lot of medicine in my life, you know what I mean, some way, shape, or form, or one time or another, and I pretty much refuse to take the stuff anymore. I mean, like, I'll take some things, but like mental health medication and stuff though, that's like depression medicine and stuff. I wish there was more organic ways, you know what I mean, more Eastern medicine, really. I guess it is. I mean, I'm kind of intrigued with that kind of stuff, and I like and I think a lot there should be a lot more put in the forefront instead of going straight to a pill. Because the bad thing, that's the one thing I don't like about going to doctors. Because you go to the doctor, you're going to get a pill. It's almost guaranteed. You know what I mean? Some sort of pill they're going to give you before you leave out of there. I think they're obligated. You know what I'm saying? It's probably in their contract that they have to sell whatever pill the farmer pusher comes and gives them deals on for that month. You know what I mean? And so they push whatever new product comes out, whatever new pill. They don't give a shit. They're getting a rebate and all this. And if they sell this many pills, they probably get like selling cars. They get a fucking a bonus. There we go. Commission. And they I don't know. It's just, and mental health's weird, and I don't like them depression pills and stuff. You get on them, it's like it's hard to get off of it, and then you get off of them, and you're way more psychotic getting off of them than you were. You're like I didn't think anything was wrong with me, but now I do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, dang. And that's a hard one, because if you really need the medicine, you need to get it, but you need to stay on it. You know what I mean? That's the main thing, because it's going to take 2 weeks to get in your system anyway. Like, full-fledged. And so I wish there was more natural ways, like opened. You know what I mean? I know there's a lot of people that do it, and there's on YouTubes and everything, but it's just like me. They are not pushed. They're I doubt they're like blacklisted and shit like I am. You know what I mean? Like I don't really care, but well, I don't know, but I know since I've had been doing videos, YouTube's been shadow banning my shit and messing with my views, and even like I said, messing with like the time on it or whatever. They always round it up or round it down, or they always change the time 1 second or one back or forth. So. Because I usually I don't know. I just noticed that they mess with it a lot. And I'm obviously mess with the algorithms and all that stuff, and so, but they're not, either way, they're not pushed, is my point. You know what I mean? You're not going to see like tons of ads on it like you do on TV, where every commercial now is about a pill that has one thing that it does, but it has 100 side effects to it. You know what I mean? So either way, this person here, whoever, they kind of seems like they're in the dumps a little bit, and I pray they get some help and they're, find some joy and happiness in life, and because it could be real bad, but you know it's always good. God's good, so yeah. Sometimes even in the worstest of situations, it always gets better. It only lasts for a certain amount of time. It can't last. It can't last forever. You know, it's gonna come. It's gonna go. Have ups and downs, roller coasters going round and around, and hurricanes and tornadoes, and all this stuff. But it's still gonna be tomorrow. As long as God wakes you, you still got tomorrow. Anyway, you still got today. One day at a time. Shit. Take care of your crane. Your crane is very important, and they are invading it. You know what I mean? They're invading your crane. Your crane. Your Ukraine. Yeah, that's what they're doing. It's all, they're doing, the psyops and all this, you know what I mean? Like, all the Mark Ultras, and, yeah, it's the programming's bad, like, bad. It's bad. The programming is way out of hand, and like I said, you know what it is? It's not that I didn't know. It's that I forgot. I've got complacent. I kind of got out of it. Like I said, a few years ago, I stopped and kind of got out of doing little research and stuff like that. I took a step back because I got so deep down the rabbit hole. You know what I mean? It kind of affected me a little bit. And when I did that, I had to take care of my mental health. I ain't never done no prostitution or nothing, but I understand, I get it. I don't like it. But it is what it is. It's the world's oldest profession, whatever. So people gonna do it. It's your choice. Just be safe with it. Is all I can say. You know what I mean? And don't hurt other people, man. Don't be cruel. Why? Why? I don't understand. I don't. I understand people get mad and angry and stuff, but that comes and goes too. Shit, you know what I mean? Just like being happy, come and go. Being sad, you know what I mean? Just like eating. You're gonna eat today. You're gonna get full. It's gonna go away. You're gonna eat. You're gonna get hungry. You're gonna eat again. You know what I mean? It's a cycle. You know what I mean? Which I'm actually fasting, so what I mean? Maybe you need to fast. Mental health. Or somewhat fasting. You know what I mean? I ain't. Well, yeah, I have. I ain't eaten 2 days, 3 days. But either way, I am fasting though. So, which I used to do that a lot. I ain't done it in a while, so it's needed. But drink you some water. I need to drink some water. I always need to drink water, right? I always need to drink more water. That's something I guess we all need to do. You never can have enough water. I know you can have enough water. You can get full off water. You could die off drinking too much water. But I'm just saying you can never have enough water. You're gonna need water every day. You can go without food. Water you're gonna have to have. You can go without a little bit, but you're gonna have to have it. But anyhow, anywho, boo boo, toot toot. This is somebody in the 70s and 80s. That possibly is either a tech, like a computer tech, IT tech, or they just deal with a lot of technology, or they're very technical, or they're technically advanced, but Yeah, it's probably somebody that deals with some kind of IT tech or deals with IT tech. Hey, there you go. So maybe it's a prostitute that deals with a IT tech. You know what I mean? That is under some mental health catastrophes, or you know what I mean, some emergencies. That's was born between the 70s and 80s. That is possibly poor, or just down on her luck, whatever, you know, eating ramen, you know, is what I'm just taking it that, you know. So they're not able to eat much. Maybe their mental health is, you know, I've never heard that. Well, yeah, maybe. Look at there, boom, MK Ultra. All right, so this person is under MK Ultra. All right, aren't we all? Right now. So so maybe this person is getting MK Ultra done on them right now, and this is affecting their mental health, and they were born in the 70s or 80s, or this MK Ultra started back in the 70s and 80s, and they can't believe it ain't affected your mental health, and maybe they're using a prostitute and an IT tech to MK Ultra you. You know what I mean? Like help you, like fuck with your phones or TVs, your internet, or you know what I mean, to you know, or any cameras or anything like you have, or just any kind of anything that gives out programming. You know what I mean? Like they're probably using multiple people to try to to do this. Quit, Tabby. Yeah. Um, and yeah, and they're involved with the DA too. So probably more than likely, let me keep those things. Let me turn them over because I don't want to see the cards. So possibly, maybe maybe a prostitute that's under MK Ultra, that's very technically advanced. Maybe is working with a DA, and they're under a lot of distress or like depression or something. Maybe something they done with a court case or something. Possibly to somebody that was born in the 70s or 80s. They done this in the 70s or 80s, or they were born in the 70s or 80s, and either this person is poor that they've done it to, or they're poor, or they are out, or they're about to be poor. They're about to be eating ramen noodles, or maybe they're going to jail. You know what I mean? And they're in depression. Their mental health's fucked up, because they know that they're going away, and that yeah, and maybe they don't realize that they're under MK Ultra. Yeah, maybe they're prostituting to pay off crooked officials, or this prostitute gangster, whatever, is paying off crooked officials. So yeah, I'm getting like either this IT tech or this prostitute, or both. Maybe they're working together here, paying off crooked officials, DA, judges, officers that are under MK Ultra, or they're putting them under MK Ultra. You know, I mean, they're manipulating them. Maybe they're doing some kind of drugs or something. They're prostitute. Maybe like something like happened to me, kind of, you know, like where they get drugged, or you know what I mean, get poison and stuff. Maybe they, you know what I mean, and it's part of MK Ultra. You know, you get like the CIA uses acid, you know what I mean, to mark ultra people. You know, so it's very easy to do. But you know, so there, these people that are under MK Ultra, you know what I mean, is about to go to jail, and their mental health is messed up, and they're a little, maybe they're a little off the rocker right now, and they're looking to like for some kind of revenge because they got caught, and they're blaming you for what they got caught for, but they did it to themselves. They're trying to screw you, and they just got caught, I guess. So. What they say? It's done in the dark, comes to light, I guess. And you know, I've had shit coming that was in the dark, coming to light. You know, which I got to admit, most of my, I mean, really, I've been pretty much an open book my whole life. I've never really hid a whole lot. Like, you know what I mean? If stuff was hid for me, you know what I mean? Like, you know, if you asked me, I kind of probably would tell you, you know what I mean, in some way or another. So, I don't know. But they paid off this prostitute and this IT tech, try to put these, or maybe try to put you in, you know, you were in a MK Ultra program, you know what I mean? You probably done like this your whole life too, in these programs, these psyops and shit. And they're paying off. They were paying off the DA, the judges, and some officers to convict you. You know, put you in jail for a while. You know what I mean? And maybe they were using your mental health. They were trying to say you're crazy and this and that, but and that you're poor and this, and all this, and truth be told, it's all them. They're just projecting and putting out like all kinds of false reports, false evidence, like doctoring shit, signing shit, doing all like weird shit, man. And like I said, they're using this IT tech. It's just like I seen like I remember seeing pictures of like the speedometer of like them driving, and you're like pictures, and it was like the speedometer was this, but it was like they drove, but they drove like 200 miles, but when they got back, the speedometer was at the same place. How? It's IT tech that's working with this prostitute and this DA and whoever else in these crooked officials that were trying to put you in a false conviction, or they did convict you. You know what I mean? They did falsely convict you on some stuff. So, and you know now, or I'm saying now that I think they're in some depression or mental health problems because they know they've been caught and they're going to be eating ramen noodles. Which is nothing wrong with that, but you know, nobody wants to go to jail, and I don't wish jail on anybody. You know what I mean? But I sure don't want to go to jail. You know what I mean? So had to deal with that shit enough. I'm not looking forward to that at all ever. You know what I mean? I like staying here on myself, to myself, being by myself for the most part. You know what I mean? I'd like to have, somebody maybe sometime, but I'm not in no rush, and I'm not really worried about it. But, and I just like staying to myself. So, I don't harm nobody, I don't do nothing, I don't talk to nobody. So, and surely I don't know what they would be able to false convict me on now. I mean, like I said, I don't leave my house much, so, I don't, and I'm sure the cops have been watching me for a while now. So, yeah, I ain't really much worried about that. But either way, but they do know that there was false conviction on me, and they knew that there was crooked officials, and yeah, like someone, yeah, they're manipulating stuff and doing some bad things. Period. Alrighty, y'all. Oh, that was 35. Alright, y'all have a blessed day. Alright, be good.